and 10. Makes the grab. It's Tucker. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Send the back in motion. Looking to pass here on second down. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
That's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
First down and 10 now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Incomplete. Second down coming out. Hand it off.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Big moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, third down in the red zone. Can they convert? The D coordinator showing heavy blitz pre-snap. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Receiver makes the grab. Enough to convert on third down. So first down from the 12 now.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get them off the field. But instead, this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
First down here for this offense. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes the grab, a chance to score. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Short of the goal line, but it's first and goal from the 2. And the Cyclones hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Ball is tipped at the goal line and falls incomplete. Great play to prevent the touchdown.
Good read here by the quarterback on the run-pass option. Makes the right read, just doesn't give his receiver a chance to make a play on the ball.
Nothing on that play makes it second down and goal from the 2. Looking to score, they'll win it to the right side. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
One of those crucial moments early in this playoff game. Third down and goal. The coordinator moves to a heavy blitz look here. On third and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Looking to the end zone.
Wait for it.
And it's picked off in the end zone.
Well, this just goes to show you, everybody makes mistakes. This quarterback is looked and viewed as one of the top quarterbacks in the entire country. But even he makes a poor decision, puts the ball into coverage, and he throws an interception here early in the game.
So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? Do they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? Can't get out past the receiver, but at least they stay out of the end zone.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
You're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. And it's a direct snap. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but still early in this game, never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
It's a Wildcat look here to try to convert on third down. Direct snap. There's the stiff arm. Bring him down after a small gain. They played it safe there on 3rd and long. The punt team making their way on the field. He's on to boot it away now. And he's able to send the punt away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. The first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. Looking to throw it on first down. Catch made on the right side. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looks toward the sideline and finds the running back. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. So a serious defensive battle as we wrap up the first quarter. These teams pursuing a national championship. Let's take a look at the game summary so far. Getting set here now for the second period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark after that opening quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. The shotgun running play call. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set, second down play here. The defense showing blitz here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. They get the completion. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Wide open downfield. And they convert on third. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
The Cyclones pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
And this defense is doing a really good job here. You're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. They'll try to run for the first down. Touchdown, Iowa State, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had five guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Automatic on the PAT. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense is out there again. This group was coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Second and long now from their own 10. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Now on third down. Pressure is coming. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. So no hesitation. The offense is on the field to go for it here. It's a crucial play. Trying for a fourth down completion. He escapes the pocket.
Well, Chris, there's crazy, then there's what we just saw. I'm not sure what this head coach is thinking. Late in the game, trailing by a bunch, I get it. But you've got time. Way too early in this game to go for it on 4th and a mile.
So the unusual fourth down decision has given this offense a golden chance here. First and goal as they start the drive. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. First down and goal now. Can they punch it in? Toward the goal line. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, it's 1st and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards. Instead, you're going backwards. That's going to set up a very important second down call here.
So just 1 for 3 in red zone trips so far. They come up on second and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And it's caught! Touchdown, Cyclones!
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All he had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
With the PHC, they take a 14-0 lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. First down, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
That's caught. It's Allen. That's out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
On third down, it's a handoff. And it's good for a first down at the 36.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back, get the first down on this third and short, see what you can do from here.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
Now here comes the bunch formation. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can he keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? On the move now. Escapes the pocket but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
And here comes the punter onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And they finally grab a huge return coverage team. Lucky he didn't score there. The offense starts with excellent field position. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The offense set up in great position after that punt return. 1st and goal. In the red area, it's Whittington. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Iowa State.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Catch is made down the middle. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice 1st down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the 1st half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be 1st down. And he drops back in the gun. Pump over the middle. It's Allen. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. That's reeled in. It's Allen. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. This pass rush continues to make a huge impact. 3 sacks already, and now they draw the holding penalty. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. The receiver grabs it. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. He make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and it has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw. Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
He's running out of time here. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, Rice, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Just flings it out of bounds and pass rush closing in. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. Keeping it on the ground here. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Cyclones will kick this away to get the second half going. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback from the start of the 25. The Rice offense on the field now. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with the pass game. Quick completion to the tight end. He's found some room to the 45. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Oh, he fought hard there. Broken tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
We're going to convert on 3rd down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Defense has got him, but that Wildcat wrinkle earns enough to get the first down.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. That's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the first down. A gain makes it 2nd and medium. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Defense does a really good job here sitting back in zone coverage, making the windows very tight in the middle of that secondary, and it's tough for the quarterback to make that read.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for his back. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up fourth down.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
Coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. Trying to knock it through from 44 yards away. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. Still losing by 14 after the miss.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
And here comes the Iowa State offense back onto the field now. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 36.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught by the receiver. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackled, but first down. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. The Cyclones are on the move here. And looking to throw now on first down. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. They get him to the ground. It's first down now at the 28.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And the Cyclones getting set on first and 10. Defensive coordinator looking to bring some pressure. It's a quarterback keeper. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, you're going to have to keep your eye on that defensive end. If he collapses down inside to the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself as a quarterback to the outside. Now, if he stays outside, you're going to go ahead and leave it in the running back's belly. In this case, he pulled it and got some good yards himself.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Cyclones.
Heck of a job here on that combination block to open this hole up. You know, when you have 5 blockers that can work as one unit, that's as good as there is in college football and a very underrated aspect of any great team.
Point after, not quite through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Bringing pressure. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
That takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So back to their own 9-yard line. It's 2nd and long. Quarterback drops back. Looks to the left. Pass caught.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Short pass finds the tight end. Second effort. Their defense cannot stop him short of the marker.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that 1st down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the 2nd half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
Touchdown, Owls! No chance to catch him there.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14.
28, Rice, 14.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Defense seems to be dialing up the pressure here. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there, and it cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring him down after a short gain there. Kirk, Iowa State has the lead here. As we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
It's third down for the offense. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They're going to throw for it on third and short. Caught near the sticks is Tucker. The Cyclones look to keep this drive moving.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
They'll run it here, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Off the RPO, caught to the right.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Now the offense facing a third and long from their own 41. Now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on third down. They go his way again, and it works out.
And the Cyclones pick up enough yardage for a first down. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Working clock with the ground game.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Takes the handoff again. Nowhere to run. Up corralling for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looks to his left and makes the completion.
Well, I'd love to see this late in a game like this with the lead. Get aggressive, go for it here on third down through the air. Quarterback delivers to his receiver, comes down with a nice completion and a first down, and they keep that clock moving.
Receiver in motion now. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. This defense just cannot get off the field. The long march moves on. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. They're going to run it. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Play of this grinding drive here in the playoff game. 3rd down and short. Motion now from the tight end. Quick throw caught on the left side. The Cyclones are moving quickly down the field.
Well, Chris, this is why they're here, right? This is why they're in the postseason. You get to a critical moment in this game with the lead late in the game, a chance to really put this game away, and they convert.
Defense cannot get this offense to 4th down. Offense continues the long drive. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage. And then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense running the 13th play on this drive. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Handoff here from the shotgun. It's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short